在这暂存一下。哇塞，那个洞。这个电子防护应该有啊，里面有个神器能帮我。不管它，我们直接走。有空我们再这个。找一个电子防护过来。哎呦呦呦呦，还有人，还有人！哎呦呦，别打，让我走，让我走。
Monolith, help our brethren in their recovery. Your enemies are many, and every brother is invaluable.
Always so cold.
再沿着这个通风管走。
What am I doing here? Why am I? It does not matter.
OK， 这应该摆脱他们了。然后可以把这个人干掉以后，然后我怎么样能回去啊？ 嗯，上锁了。哦，看到 tripwire 了，半线，从那绕过去。有2个。一个弹夹是吧？可以整合 A 用的弹夹。行，下去看一眼。然后我们就回去找医生呗。
To the basement, waiting for you there.
对，我们现在回来了。这一排也会把这个破损的枪可以拿走卖掉，但是现在包是满的。
How long did you know each other?
Not long. I met him on Wild Island, back when he was still human.
He was someone who had everything taken away from him. His past, his ability to fight back, even his name. We go to great lengths to cover up our mistakes.
What do you mean, Doctor?
After years of work, a group of scientists managed to tap into the noosphere, the Earth's informational field, an achievement comparable at best to the conquest of space. It was a turning point not just for science, but for the fates of the human race. However, as with all people, each of my colleagues was truly interested in only one person. Himself. They began to dream of worldwide fame, of laurels crowning their bald, shiny heads. Naturally, the truth couldn't come out about secret laboratories, brutal experiments, and other such dubious undertakings. It was out of the question. And so, they all got carried away with their dream of our perfect world. You know how the saying goes, great minds think alike, though fools seldom differ. And lo and behold, what do we have decades later? The Zone, in our image, after our likeness.
You were there, right? For the Sea Consciousness Project?
I was once as deluded as they were, but my doubts soon outweighed their confidence. And so when the experiment took place, one of the pods was left empty. The eighth one. Or rather, the first. Dr. Kaimanov's pod. My pod. And so you've solved yet another mystery of the Zone, Stalker. Perhaps the most unsettling one. Dr. Kaimanov. And so you've solved yet another mystery of the Zone, Stalker. Perhaps the most unsettling one. Dr. Kaimanov. Pleased to meet you.
The scientists you mentioned, Sea Consciousness, they're still alive.
No, that can't be. Strelok dealt with them back in 2012.
I spoke to the representative through the visiograph in Malachite. They still exist in some kind of form he called subtle matter.
Subtle matter? But that's impossible! That means it's still going on.
So, you were the one who created the Zone?
Me? No, certainly not. The Zone created itself. I merely facilitated its emergence. Although my colleagues and I had different expectations for the outcome of our experiment. You see these blind dogs? I've been trying to tame them for years, but they were born in a lab where they've known nothing but pain and fear. But Tiger here found me on his own. He just came out of the woods one day and tried to steal a sausage. He was born free and had the freedom to make his own choices, you see. The Zone is our collective offspring. But all we've imparted to it is suffering and sorrow. It doesn't know any other way. Maybe we're the same.
Why did you refuse to get in the pod?
Because I've always held on to my belief in humanity. My colleagues, on the other hand, advocated for fixing it through the noosphere, purging it of darkness. How could I consent to such a notion? How could I permit them to rob all of humanity, not just of its ability to act freely, but even to think independently. Everything dark and light about us is a result of our own choices. The zone was born in a place of tragedy and horrific experiments, but I believe in a different zone. A zone open to everyone.
What do you know about subtle matter?
It was a theory developed by Valentin Darlin, the leader of sea consciousness. Apparently, he's now become the image of the representative. Back in the day, he ridiculed my calculations regarding the existence of the noosphere, while I firmly believed that subtle matter was unscientific. In the end, I turned out to be right. But if he was also close to the truth, that changes everything. According to his theory, subtle matter can preserve a reflection of a person's mind, their personality. If you're implying the representative is real, that means they actually succeeded.
Before me, Strelok was the only one who'd spoken to the representative. That was back in 2012, before Sea Consciousness died. Strelok managed to reach the center of the zone and return unscathed.
Then Strelok probably knows more about subtle matter than I do. Along with the sea technologies that Sea Consciousness has mastered during their 6 years of frenetic activity, chances are he's still researching it to this day.
That's why I'm looking for Strelok. Word is he's back in the zone.
I haven't seen him in quite some time. Maybe that's for the best. Our perspectives on the zone have probably developed quite differently over the years. If your information is correct, I doubt he's ventured too far from the cordon. Men like him tend to develop a deep attachment to a place they regard as their own and refuse to let go.
I want to find out if subtle matter is real. Things like this shouldn't be left to blind faith.
The scientific method isn't just about the experiment. It's about being able to replicate it. And I happen to know how to test a few of my hunches. If only Valentin could see me now. Well, perhaps he can. We tried to connect to the noosphere as an experiment in the Orbita underground lab. Back then, I saw nothing like the afterlife. But now, with the zone, I think the truth is worth taking a risk. But first, you need to get the cartridge from the signature station in a different lab, X3, near the cordon. It's been 20 years, so the entrances I knew of are long destroyed, but stalkers always find a way. Talk to Sidorovich, he's in charge of the cordon, and could have heard some stories about X3. I'll send you the code to the cartridge slot. Take it, and head to Orbita. Good luck.
和西多罗维奇交谈，他也不过什么东西是吧？这光可真暗。哼，什么都没有。那这也没个向导，我也回不去啊，问题是。而且我还拿着这有什么用呢？ 再生器啊！我能把再生器给他不？
People who I find and treat often condemn their destiny and the zone. But action always causes a proportionate reaction. As if stalkers themselves are to blame for the zone's cruelty. Take care.
白天了，白天我也没有办法这个很快的回去啊，还得回到小变异区，那也太远了，这怎么办呀？从这儿走，这儿有向导对吧？找癞蛤蟆把我带回去呗，传送到扎利亚。 还是哪里
？Tell me, did you kill them there at the hospital?
No.
Thank you. I understand it wasn't easy, but thank you. It's important to remember that not all of us are like these caged dogs. We can make our own choices.
哎呦！ 给我挺多钱呢，咦？不对啊，为什么这里的这个变异点都没了？哦，有的，这有个山洞，我没见过以前。这也没什么玩意儿啊，啤酒。回去就行了，700米应该够，然后存一个档。今天就到此为止了。哎，是走到哪里了？40米。
Come here.
啊，把这都卖掉，卖不掉，只收这么点钱。嗯，差不多，行 ，OK。先得哦，也不用，直接传送到一个地儿上再放东西吧。 最近的应该就是小便一区或者死水湾了。扎利亚酒吧应该没有，我看一下。
I don't get paid to talk, but all right, I'm gonna.
Nice to see you again. Factions, schmaction, and the zone's got plenty of hidey holes.